Hey, friends! So, let me tell you, I'm actually pretty excited for this week's expansion of our bike metaphor that we've been working with, I don't know, over a few weeks now at least. But I'm excited because it takes me to my childhood when I was learning how to ride my bike for the first time. Now, the house that we lived in at the time was at the bottom of this hill. So to get to the road, I had to get up the hill first. And I freaking hated that hill, you all. I got angry and frustrated, and I cried all kinds of tears because of that darn hill. And it took what felt like forever to learn how to get up that hill. And I wanted to get up it, of course, without stopping or getting off my bike. And at first, I would only get up about, I don't know, maybe like 20 feet or so before rolling back down. Like, definitely not even halfway up the hill, like maybe a fourth of the way. And then I got to the point where I'd go as far as I could and then get off my bike and walk up the rest of the way because I really just wanted to go see my friends and not really deal with the hill at all. But then there were days where I'd go out and I'd practice going up that hill just with dogged determination because I so badly just wanted to get up that hill without getting off my bike. Now, those were the days that I shed the most tears and got the most frustrated. But let me tell you, the day that I made it to the top without getting off my bike or rolling back to the bottom, it was glorious. I mean, I'm telling you, I was ecstatic. I don't know, I don't remember if anyone was even there to see it or not, but I was like through the roof excited. And that is exactly how you level up your momentum on your uphill climbs in life. You can't expect to use the same techniques and strategies when you're trying to level up as you do as the ones that you use when you're in maintenance or coasting mode. You have to do more. You have to do things differently. And even the time when I made it to the top of the hill, I still had to stand up to pedal so that I could get to the top. I used different muscles, and all the practice made me stronger each time I tried. And you all, I have to tell you, like, it's so interesting that this part of, like, this segment of our bike metaphor fell on this week in particular because literally just yesterday morning, I had this realization that I am incredibly impatient with my goals. Sometimes that's a good thing because it really kicks me into action. But often it also stresses me out. And I didn't realize where that stress was coming from until yesterday that I realized it's from my impatience, not because of the goal itself. And I'll bet that many of you watching this do the same thing. We decide we want something and get frustrated when it doesn't come to fruition on the first try or within a particular time frame that we had in mind. We forget that getting to the goal at the top of the hill will require practice and learning from mistakes and multiple attempts and different muscles and different techniques. The path to a goal that is out of our reach is not the same as the path behind us. So, how do we take our momentum to the next level? We have to be willing to do the work, and not just any work, and definitely not the same work we've been doing, but more and different work than what we've been doing already. You're not going to get that promotion at work because of the responsibilities of your current position. You're going to get it because you go above and beyond and show that you're ready for the next level of responsibility. So, what's the goal that you really want? I mean, like, you will wake up at 3 in the morning and go at it for free because you just want it that badly. but for some reason you haven't hit it yet. I'll bet that it's either because you're doing the same things to achieve the goal as you've been doing to maintain, or that you haven't made enough mistakes to figure out the best way to get there. So what's the best thing to do? Get off your bike and either walk it to the top of the hill or restart from the bottom with a renewed momentum. You've got to do something different, something more than what you've been doing. I hope this has gotten your wheels turning. No pun intended, actually. For real though, I didn't even think about that. But I hope it did, because in our next food for thought, we're going to address the other side of the peak, that downhill ride. And you might think, well, that's the easy part. That's the part we all want to be on. But don't let it catch you off guard, because it can. And we're going to talk about that next week. You all have an awesome weekend. Mwah.